What's up, victims, and welcome to a Texas Chainsaw Platinum Guide run-through. We're not walking, we're going to be revving full throttle through every trophy in the game. We're going to be pretty quick here and try to get to the point, but if you need help with something specific, drop it in the comments below, and I've got your back. Let's get to it. Alright, so there's 52 total trophies in the game. There's no story trophies and no missable trophies. Online is required, and there's a couple that are a grind. If you try to do this all through public game lobbies, I'd estimate this about a 5 or 6 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. About 120 hours of game time. However, most of these trophies are boostable in private lobbies if that's your thing, and that takes that all the way down to a 2 out of 10 or maybe 20 to 30 hours. Let's get into these trophies. Alright, so let's start with the biggest grind in the game, the Totally Texas trophy. You get this one, you just gotta hit player level 50. It's not hard, but it is a grind. The catch is really you can only earn XP in public matches, so no boosting with this one. To level up, you'll need to earn XP as both family members and victims. As a killer, you can level up by just feeding Grandpa blood, getting kills, and using your character's unique ability, like catching people in traps or finding footprints. As a victim, you get XP just from playing the game the same way. Focus on just collecting tools and trying to escape. You'll rack up that XP in no time. Alright, trophy number 2, Lone Star. Super easy. As you're playing public matches, you'll get XP and then gather points. You can spend these points to level up your character. Just get any character to level 5 and the trophy's yours. Okay, number 3, Texas Through and Through. Just like Lone Star, but for every base game character. So you need to get level 5 on all the original family members and victims. For the family, you just need to get Leatherface, Cook, Hitchhiker, Sissy, and Johnny to level 5. And for the victims, Connie, Julie, Anna, Sunny, and Leland. Level them up the same way, rotate through the characters, spread those points, and hit level 5 on each one. Do that and the trophy's yours. Trophy number 4 is called Perkin Up. This one's all about just sticking with one character and grinding them up, ranking up those perks. So equip 3 perks that you like, keep playing matches, and over time they'll level up automatically. You don't have to use them in game, just have them equipped. It's a bit of a grind, not as terrible as that first one, ranking up to level 50, but you'll get XP for perks and abilities after every match. Pro tip, if you're working through all these trophies, I'd recommend doing Julie first. Get her ability to level 3, and you'll also unlock a trophy coming up called Bronze Undetectable. 2 birds, 1 chainsaw. And that'll lead us to trophy number 5, Undetectable. This ties directly with the Perking Up trophy mentioned previously. Once you leveled up Julie's ability to 3, which you'll naturally do through playing as her, you'll just need to use her ability 5 times in public matches. Don't worry about doing it all in one game, just 5 total uses and the trophy should pop. The Respec trophy is super simple. You just gotta get any character to level 10, then hit the Respec button in their skill tree. Navigate over to the tree, press triangle if you're on PlayStation, and that'll reset their perks. Right when you hit that triangle button, it should pop right there. Alright, the running, jumping, and climbing trees trophy is probably gonna be the first trophy you get. Just spend a skill point on any perk in the tree and that's literally it. If you did the Respec trophy just barely, you've already done this. Otherwise, after your first match or 2, you'll have points to spend. Go jump over into a character, purchase a skill point, and this one will pop right away. Behind the Curtain is basically a freebie. Just level up once, and when you unlock your first in-game reward, the trophy pops. Play your first match, get some XP, and you'll most likely snag this one right away, if not the first or second match. You will unlock the What Will Be Left of You trophy after playing a total of 74 public matches. Just enjoy the game while you grind to reach level 50, and it'll be unlocked in no time, especially if you're having fun. Alright, from here on out, these trophies are all boostable, so if you got a friend, or more if the trophy calls for it, you can jump over to private matches and knock some of these trophies out. But you can still grab them in public matches if you're patient. First up is Purge. Play as Anna and use her ability before walking into Sissy's poison cloud. 4 separate times. That means 4 separate clouds and not just standing in one. You can hop in a private match with someone running a Sissy, you can set that up and knock it out fast. Alright guys, next up's a pretty easy one. Welcome to the family. Just gotta execute a victim while you're playing as any family member. Doesn't matter who, just land the kill and that trophy will pop. The Serial Killer trophy is essentially the grind version of the Welcome to the Family trophy. You just need to get 100 kills as any family member. It doesn't matter who you play as, but keep in mind you'll rack up progress in public matches over time as well. The Mine All Mine trophy is all about domination. You need to execute all 4 victims yourself in a single match. No sharing, every kill's gotta be yours. This is kinda tough to do in public matches, but it is doable. Your best bet is probably running a high savagery killer like Leatherface, and hoping to catch most, but hopefully all of them early in the basement. If you're boosting, try to grab 4 friends and coordinate in a private match. Otherwise, it might help to let your teammates know you're going for this. If you play enough as a killer on your way to level 50, you'll probably get this naturally. He was the greatest ever you'll get naturally through playing as the family often. You just need to feed Grandpa 10 separate times. Not in one match, but just total. Gather blood from buckets around the map, or from hitting victims. Go find Grandpa and dump it in. Do that 10 separate times and the trophy's gonna pop. First blood is simple. Just be the first player to get a kill in the match while playing as a family member. It'll likely happen along the way as you grind towards level 50, especially if you're aggressive early. No special setup, just beat your teammates to the first victim and you got it. Get Outta There is one of the trickier ones to pull off in public matches. You need to drag victims out of hiding spots 20 separate times, like lockers or freezers. Problem is, most victims don't actually hide, so unless you get lucky, this one's tough to do legitly. If you're not close by the time you hit level 50, you'll probably want to boost this in a private match with a friend. So Close is a proximity-based kill trophy. You need to kill a victim within 10 meters of an exit, right as they're about to escape. You'll probably get this during your level 50 grind, since there are always those clutch moments where you'll catch somebody just in time, so just stay sharp near the exits and it'll happen. For last victim standing, this just means you're the final survivor left, and you need to stay alive for at least 3 more minutes and then escape. It doesn't matter if the others died or escaped, just be the last one in, hang on for 3 minutes, and then get out. The lucky one is all about surviving. You need to escape 100 times as a victim. You can track your progress by heading to progression in the main menu and checking your escape stat. It's a bit of a grind, but if you're playing victim regularly, it'll stack up over time. Shhhhhh is all about escaping completely silent. No noise alerts for the whole match. You'll know you messed up if you see that exploding red icon by something noisy. To avoid that, try walking instead of running, ease through bone charms and doors, no rushing, and grab tools and bone scraps slowly, or the noise meter will spike. And yep, watch out for chickens. Run past them too fast and they'll cluck. The Bring It On trophy is earned by winning 4 close encounters as a victim. To trigger one, you're going to need a bone scrap, which you can get from the ground, and hit a family member head on. This starts a button mashing minigame. Just a quick side note, you can't do this against Leatherface. Make sure no other family members are nearby, or they can interrupt and kill you mid-exchange, so be careful. Just make sure to spam X when it starts, win the duel, and repeat it 4 times to get the trophy. Get Back Here unlocks when you win 4 close encounters as a family member. These are victim initiated, so they'll need to hit you with a bone scrap from the front. Problem is, if their strength stat is high, the game usually favors them. Your best bet? Boost this in a private match. It's rare in public games. However, if you do try to do this legitly, equip the Suffocating Grip group perk to boost your chances. It is possible. Win 4 and the trophy's yours. Plus, you'll get to execute the victim after each win. Fighting back is all about sneak attacks. Grab a bone scrap off the ground, sneak up behind a family member, and use the command to stun them. Do this 3 total times and the trophy will pop. It's a good way to mess with the killers too. Team player is earned by healing teammates 4 times with health bottles. You'll usually find these near pick boxes or scattered all around the map. Once you got one, head over to an injured teammate, hold square, and patch them up. Do that 4 times and the trophy is yours. Now it's my turn as earned by sneak attacking all 3 family members in a single match. It's not the easiest, but it's definitely doable. Grab some bone scrap, stay stealthy, and wait for each killer to turn their back within the match. Stun one and move on to the next. Land all 3 in one game and the trophy's yours. The Be Like Sally trophy is a nod to the original Texas Chainsaw movie. To earn it, you'll need to be on the family house map. Jump out the front window of the house and then escape through the front generator exit down this long pathway. Just make sure the generator is off before you make your run, then sprint to freedom and the trophy is yours. For the Fully Focused trophy, play as Connie and use her ability to instantly unlock doors. Do this 10 times total in matches and the trophy will pop. Just look for any door, activate her ability, unlock it, and you're good to go. To get safe and secure, play as Cook and place 10 locks on doors. You only get 3 per match, so play a few games and make sure to use all your locks. Once you hit 10 total, the trophy is yours. For I Hear You, play as Cook and use his hearing ability by pressing R1 to spot victims making noise. Listen for footsteps or movement, and focus in and highlight them. Do this 10 times and the trophy will pop. For the I Got One trophy, play as Hitchhiker and set traps with R1. Place them where victims are likely to step, near cracks, doors, stairs, or the front window to the family house. Catch 5 victims total, and the trophy's yours. For I'm Coming For Ya, play as Hitchhiker and in a single match, climb a ladder, go through a crawl space, and squeeze through a crack space. Do all 3 in one match and you've got a trophy. For Can't Hide From Me, play as Johnny. When you think a victim just ran by, hit R1 to activate his tracking ability and look for footprints. Do this 5 times and the trophy is yours. For Can't Keep Me Out, barge open 10 locked brown wooden doors. You'll need to approach it from the opposite side, so look for crawl spaces or paths around. Press the button prompt to slam through. You can do this as both victim and family members. For Dog Will Hunt, pretty simple here. Play as Leatherface and destroy 10 things. Doors, crawl spaces, or even barriers. Just rev up that chainsaw and start breaking stuff. Alright, for Hung Up On You, you'll need to kill 10 victims on the gallows playing as Leatherface. This doesn't happen often in public matches, so boosting might be your best bet in private games. To get this kill, a victim must go into an incapacitated state without being executed. So either let them bleed out or strike them once or twice and let them dive out the window. Once they're down, pick them up, but don't execute them, and carry them to one of the highlighted gallows spots on the map to hang and then chainsaw them. Just like the game's intro cutscene. Just a boosting tip, if you go to Family House and gather your group downstairs, you can strike each one twice and have them leap out the window to get them into their incapacitated state. Rotate through your team and don't reuse the same spot twice. The Our Hero trophy is tied to Leland's shoulder barge ability. To earn it, play as Leland and just run up to any family member and press R1 to slam into them. Do this 10 times total and the trophy will pop. The Don't Touch trophy is earned by playing as Sissy and poisoning victim pickups 15 times. The easiest way to do this is just to poison health bottles, which you can find scattered all across the map. If you run out of poison, just head to any mortar and pestle station to craft more. The Powder Burns trophy can be earned while playing as Sissy. To get it, you'll need to poison 2 victims at the same time using her Poison Cloud ability. This can be tricky to pull off in public matches, but it's definitely possible. Watch for moments when 2 victims are close together, like hiding near the same crack space or crouched next to each other. That's the opportunity to hit them both in one go. If you're struggling to find that perfect setup in public games, this one is also a solid candidate for boosting in a private lobby. The All-Knowing trophy is unlocked by playing as Sunny. Sunny has the ability to track family members, and it works a lot similar to Cook's, but it's a bit more efficient. Instead of listening for noise, Sunny can quickly mark nearby family members using his ability. To get this trophy, you just need to mark all 3 family members in a single match. Press R1 when you're near them and catch them moving around, walking, running, or making any kind of noise. Once you've tracked all 3 in a single game, this trophy should pop for you. To get You Spelt Champion wrong, you need to play as Leatherface. To earn it, you'll need to rev Leatherface's chainsaw to a high level and then run and one-shot kill a victim within the first 30 seconds of the match. This is incredibly hard to do in normal public games, so another good candidate for boosting. If you're going for this in public lobbies, your best bet is catching a brand new player who isn't moving efficiently or hasn't found a place to hide yet. Anyways, best tip is play as Leatherface, start revving the chainsaw right away when the match starts, and run towards a common victim spawn path and hope you catch one early. It's tough but doable with the right timing and a bit of luck. Making Grandpa Proud is earned by killing all victims on all 3 maps that were out on original release. That's the Family House, Slaughterhouse, and the gas station. It doesn't matter who gets the kills, whether it's you or teammates, as long as every victim dies during the match. It counts towards the trophy. This one will likely come with natural gameplay, especially if you're playing with decent teammates who know what they're doing. Just remember, no one escapes. That's how you make Grandpa proud. Escape Artist is the victim equivalent. You'll get this trophy unlocked when all 4 victims escape in a single match, and you'll need to do this on all 3 of the same maps, the Family House, the Slaughterhouse, and the gas station. This means nobody can die, so teamwork is going to be everything here. You can use your voice chat or pings to call out family member locations and share progress on exits. If you're going for the fuse box, you can let your team know ahead of time so they can be ready to run once it's open, especially if you're all escaping through there. For the Leaving Home trophy, this requires you to escape from every possible exit on the Family House map. And yes, that means technically there's 5 total escapes here. You'll need to escape through the battery exit, the pressure gate, the basement fuse exit, and the generator gate twice, once taking the north road and once taking the south road. When going through the generator gate, make sure you run in a different direction each time so that they both register. It won't count unless you escape down both roads. The Outta Gas trophy is unlocked by escaping through all 5 exit routes on the gas station map. Here's what you need to hit: the battery exit, the pressure gate valve, the basement fuse exit, and the generator gate with both the north and south road exits. The road exit has 2 distinct paths, the north road and the south road. These count as separate escapes, and you must escape through both for the trophy to count. For the Off to Market trophy, this requires you to escape from the Slaughterhouse map using all 4 possible exits. Here's what you'll need to hit: the battery exit, the generator exit, the pressure gate valve exit, and the basement fuse exit. Each of these exits must be used for the trophy to unlock. Keep that in mind as you escape through each exit, and be sure to track your progress as you go. The Saw's family trophy is all about Grandpa. To unlock this, you'll just need to reach Grandpa level 5 in a match, and keep it there for the rest of the game. To do this, your team needs to collect and feed a total of 500 blood to Grandpa through separate trips. Once Grandpa hits level 5, your job's not done though. If a victim stabs Grandpa with a bone scrap, the level drops and the trophy becomes void. So once level 5 is achieved, stay alert and patrol around Grandpa for the remainder of the match. Keep him safe and you'll unlock the Saw's family. To do the Fixer trophy, this requires you to do 3 key tasks as a victim in a single match. You need to stop the generator, fix the fuse box, and open the pressure valve gate. You must do all 3 of these yourself. If another teammate repairs one of these, that part is off the table. So if you're doing this in public lobbies, let your team know ahead of time what you're going for. Be observant and move smart to get this Fixer trophy. The Nowhere Left to Hide trophy in Texas Chainsaw requires you to enter 5 different hiding spots as a victim. A freezer, a locker, a wardrobe, a trunk, and a car trunk. Now this is where people get confused. The game has both trunks and car trunks. They're not the same. So in this next part of the video, I'm just going to run through Family House and show you what each hiding spot looks like. You can do it all in one go here. The Doing Well trophy is one of the easiest to unlock. All you need to do is just jump down a well and return to the basement 10 times total. There are wells scattered all across the map, and you'll often use them when you're being chased or need a quick escape. The Executioner trophy requires you to perform 1 execution with each of the base game family members, using their default executions. For Leatherface, you need Gutted Like a Deer, Cook is Clobbered, Hitchhiker's Sliced Meat, Johnny's Sticky End, and Sissy the Killing Tease. These are the default executions, so you don't need to unlock or equip anything special. Just use each character, catch a victim, and execute them. Once you've done this with all 5 killers, the trophy will pop. To unlock Tread Softly, you need to avoid detection from Grandpa for the entire match. Whenever Grandpa is about to scream, you'll get a warning sign on your screen. Stop moving immediately. The scream happens about 3 seconds after, and any movement during that time will expose you. Also, once you're upstairs, keep your distance from Grandpa. Walking too close can also trigger detection. You don't technically have to escape to earn this trophy. If you die but Grandpa never spots you, it still counts. Just make sure you're undetected until he hits level 5. And that's it. If you've done everything else correctly, you'll be walking away with that shiny new platinum trophy. Thanks so much for following along. If there are any trophies you found super easy or ridiculously tough, drop those in the comments, and always share your own tips to help others down below. Good luck out there, and always remember, the Saw is family.